Today's series has played out, should come as no surprise. So to summarize, top lane prio definitely there for T1. Rest just looking to absorb the blow. Mid jungle, the setup isn't great, but if you can start getting ahead early, this clear speed of the Zyra obviously really tough to deal with. And then bot lane, the laning matchup is favored, but no one should be dying in that 2v2.
It's a lot to deal with. A little bit of damage on the Faker. They don't quite want to commit for anything else, but Faker doing what he can to weather the storm here as Kaiwing and Doggo.
This is what we were talking about. It's just the range advantage. Just, you know, Honky is looking, but Faker actually getting a good amount of free poke there. Shields down now. Rocket jump is available, but he can't do it with the turret the way it is.
Ready to wrap around in the mid lane. Meanwhile, on the top side, Rest! Taken down by Doran. Stating for the side of CFO, just able to grab that aggro.
On the way.
Now here comes Carrier. The Honky's on the way here too.
Yes, smite!
Carrier in the midst of the team. Carrier with a smite ready to go. And then the end of the day, it's a different support. It's Kaiwing. Supports across the board. Kaiwing escaping. Google flashes. He can't finish it. We know the dream situation for the Zyra that you have to fight into her.
Honka's like, not again. Doesn't even have smite. Doesn't matter.
Wants to get it. Junja now on the way. Honku on the way. Carrier only level 5. Can't save the day, but they're looking for a little bit more. Honku goes right in and is going to try to take down Owner. It's a solid ult to kick things off. Owner going to fall. Goes over the wall. Satchel chosen. Just barely lives. And they managed to get all the grubs. Gold close. T1 slightly ahead. Krugs spots them with the sweeper. Kaiwing goes in, doesn't find his target, and now they're forced to back away. Honku. Faker! Push back. Flash is out of safety. Faker now on the chase. Flash of his own. One more auto will seal the deal. One more auto and he gets it! Redemption for the first few games. Faker finds his form in game 5, the laning phase.
Why?
Another back
Zyra
cancel.
isn't even ahead.
And you're starting to see the cracks in the armor. CFO.
Guma?
So many explosive early games as Guma. Calls out Junja. Good initial route. Ulti to follow. So much damage now into the Jinx. Junja can't quite follow it up at a big chunk. Carry immediately sprinting up to the top side, knowing he needs to be there to defend his AD carry. Ghost burned.
Guma
Flash now up for Guma.
I don't think he can. Reinforcements are on the way though, and
Junja has to be careful.
Might be trying to play a little greedy here as Carrier.
Ulti, flash over the wall coming in from Junja. Sees the Tom Kench, but in comes the Rakan just in time. Guma playing on the edge, however. Devour there to keep Owner standing. Doggo wants to finish that kill, but they can't get anything. And the wave now deleted. They're likely to tank this. Knockup coming in from the Tom Kench. Doggo still going forward. Ulti coming from Jinx. Doggo finds the first kill. Honky ready to go over the wall. Feathers fly.
Put some resource into Doggo. Definitely a good call there from the LCP representatives.
Certainly helps out. Again, range is the big issue. How do you get in range? Some defensive tools of your own. It's not like T1 have the greatest engage options, but if Jinx can keep you at arm's length, it might not matter as Kaiwing spots Carrier. Carrier pretty damn tanky, and Faker hungry for blood on that top side. Didn't hesitate to go on in the last game, won't hesitate to do it again here.
Ulting for tempo is Rest.
Rest looking for the angle, but it's just not enough. Down he goes. The feat of warfare, the rocket. Not going to connect. T1 starting to run away with it. CFO.
Carrier has exhaust available.
Looking for the return play, well highlighted. Lock it too. I don't think there's a dive angle here, but CFO are desperate to find something. Junja's damage is okay, but
he does have the Leandries. I feel like they're pressed into this. On the other end of the map, Owner's taking Dragon. Doran is just pushing. They gotta try.
CFO, they need this to work. Taking their time. Junja, good lockup. Ulti going down. Carrier staying next to Faker. Faker not gonna get caught though.
They can't.
They get nothing.
They lose the first turret. Reinforcements arrive. And CFO see T1 take a great trade now.
Stone Cold unfazed. CFO still pushing. Carrier ready to go. Doggo walking forward, and Carrier's there. He sees the play coming. Doggo goes up, comes right back down. Feathers fold back. They can't quite finish Carrier. Doggo is up and down he goes. Carrier still standing. His Doran is there right in time. It's a TP in, but it's too damn late. Honky wants something back, but Owner will not let him have it. T1. An incredible fight, and it's starting to feel like there's nothing left in game 5 for CFO.
And as the arena erupts, the pressure is relentless. Topside turret falls.
The Poppy game, so many incredible moments. It's hard to replicate that on Tom Kench, but he was exactly where he needed to be. The exhaust,
it's the engage Kench, man.
Perfectly timed to keep Faker standing.
Oh, CFO though, they're not going to give up.
Certainly aren't. Lock up there. Ulti going in onto Faker. Faker likely to get taken down.
That's
Judge will live.
one!
Big shutdown, but in the meantime, the rest of the map falling apart. Rest in trouble as Owner goes 1v1 versus the Ornn. And Doran still just keeps pushing these waves forward. Rest using the unsealed heal. Trying to do what he can, but there's 2 towers being assaulted. CFO, they're finding 1 or 2 kills back, but look at the difference in gold. 5,000 in the favor of T1. They can play team deathmatch all they want, but T1 are playing the entire map.
And yes, we see the bounty. It's going to be picked up here by HongQ, most likely with the E. Although, he might be paying because Junja's looking to get ahead of the play, looking to get ahead of the punish. Maybe just trying to execute, but I don't know if that's going to happen with the Jace. Same for HongQ, but he's stuck, Dracos.
That he is. Junja also caught out. He gets taken down.
He gets the execute.
The execute crucial. They're trying to donate the kill. They give it to Faker.
That's available here.
It's also incredibly difficult because the exhausts that are coming in from having double summoner spellbook just make it so easy. If anyone does even manage to pop off as CFO.
Should be able to get the bounty. It's about the exit here, Dracos.
T1 playing for the kills. 2.3k. Where's the objective going to go? 1600 Dragon getting lower. Ornn called. Owner trying to retreat. HongQ into the back line. The rest of CFO a little bit split. Faker about to fall, but Faker remains standing. Crucially, carried in the midst of the team. Feathers ready to go. T1 continue to advance anyway. Unconcerned. Doggo pulls the Feathers back. Finds the root.
He's behind them.
Owner ready to go. Shockwave connecting on a Junja, getting down whatever damage he can. Owner playing with his food, keeping him slow to Shock Blast. Massive damage. The ulti! He slides, he glides, he finds the angle, and carry is not done.
Buddy, calm down. He's in the base.
Zone, but again, the range. We don't even know how they walk up into this team. Even without the Tahm Kench, these fights would be hard as Doggo loses so much of his HP.
There's the turn.
CFO determined to try and find the fight, looking for the lockup onto Carry. It's Torn who's been exhausted. Torn in the midst of the team. They're trying to burn through this Jace and get that shutdown as quick as they can, but the shockwave is good. The reset is there. Guma's damn well getting excited even as the feathers fly. The knockback from HongQ was decent. They're trying to hold on, but T1, they want to end it quick.
They just don't have the money. They don't have the stats, they don't have the items. Donor is just standing there leisurely tanking the turret, and Doggo trying to hold on.
There's nowhere for him to go. His base is falling to pieces. The fountain, the last bastion of safety in this game 5. T1 only 23 minutes in.
No, not like this, Dracos. 3 seconds, I don't think they can actually end. Junja on his way.
Doggo dead.
Maybe a TP angle, but the people of TP not alive just yet. Right, it's why we always talk about when you get to this point, you just don't have the items to take anyone down unless they massively overstep. And T1, they've been playing pretty deliberate as I say that. Faker will be found here by Rest. Has his own ornament now.
3 members of T1 waiting over the wall, and it was a trap. Baited beautifully all along. T1. The wave on bot side might be the final. Double 80 carries, Kaiwing. Carrier, unafraid, unthreatened.
The magic was so close here in Vancouver, but it looks like reality has set in. Draco says the Nexus is about to fall.
T1 sending a reminder, you might take 1 game, you might take 2, but you are not taking the series. The world champs reigning will move on in the upper bracket.
And to me, what summarizes this series is right, the faces of Junja and HongQ. Do they look devastated that they lost? Yes, but also smiles because they know that series was something special. T1, as a reminder, blew through the LCK, road to MSI. We're unmatched. Obviously, we were denied the match 2. Genji, that rematch, who knows how it might have gone. But both Home Alive and KT fell swiftly. CFO, not so much.
Definitely not a valiant effort, but T1 better on the day, rallied, found their form when it mattered most. Doran in that final game, one-man wrecking crew. We knew the matchup would be hard, but he made it impossible.
Obviously, it's kind of the opposite. Coming in as the heavy favorites, most predictions would be 3-0, a cautious 3-1.